Okay. All right. Let's see how that does for me. Hold on. All right, so I've got the phone on there. You have to give me a second to turn down Evelyn. Okay. And now I'll just wait, but I think I forgot to. Nope, nope, you guys are here. Okay. All right, so it did work. It did work. Hallelujah. Let's hope this is better. I'm doing okay. I have you guys set up on my phone, so you'll have to give me a second because I just got back on the bike, so I have to kind of finagle everything. Good morning. Good morning. Guten Tagen to everybody. I am sorry for the trying to figure out how to make this work. Ooh, maybe that. Well, yeah. I think this might work. Here we go. Hey, Connie, how are you today, girl? I thought I would get on the bike for a little bit because on the weekends, Astrid doesn't go to the gym. So that's lovely, but it is what it is. Okay, good, good. So I can't see it really well, so I'll have to lean in when I want to see it, but I've got you guys where I want you. You can't escape me. Now if I could just get this to stay where I'm there. Ha ha! Ha ha! You guys were sitting on my pre-workout. Unacceptable. Where's your water? Where is it? Hi, Melissa. How are you, honey? Did you ever get a new bike? Where's your water? Where is it? I have to barely tap you. Go get your water. Agua is importante. There's somebody who's got some water. Hi, Lane. Is that what you want me to call you? Is that from the anime Lane? Saw that a long time ago. Fair enough. As long as it's something good. Okay, I'll give it to you. Good. I put it on my phone. You'll see how long my phone lasts with doing video. It's charged, so I just kind of have to lean in to see what you guys say. Oh, thank you so much. Do you want me to call you Omi? Oma? Omi? Oma? Oma? It's good to see you guys this morning. I know it is so early. Omi! Good. Yay, I did it right. Hey, Brittany, how are you doing, girl? So you can buy, what are they called? I'll think of the word for it. You got your coffee too. As long as you guys are getting some water. That's all I care. That's all I care about is that there is water somewhere in the vicinity of going in your mouth. We're made of mostly water. We're not made of mostly coffee, though I think most of us might be. I allow myself 1 cup of coffee a day. 1 Keurig coffee a day, which is about this big. So, yeah, I allow myself 1 coffee a day, and then the rest of it's water with water enhancer. What I was going to tell you is that you can buy Propel in the stick form to put in your water. I'm so excited for you going to the gym. Every picture you post that I get to see that Facebook puts on my algorithm, I put love on it. I get up at like 4 o'clock, 4:30, because I have to go to the gym at 5:45. This one is called Body Effects. I've been using it for years. You can get it off Amazon. This is the pomegranate raspberry, or pomegranate lemonade. It's pomegranate something. You're welcome, honey. Propel in the sticks, which is a product of Gatorade. I put it in my pre-workout, so I'm getting electrolytes with that, and then I put it in a water bottle that I'm going to be drinking at the gym anyway. So it's like drinking Gatorade without any of the calories or sugar. But it does not taste the nicest, I won't lie to you. It's got that salty kick. I appreciate it. I really do, Melissa. Thank you for showing up and showing me some love. I'm trying to give you a heart, but I got a bottle in my hand. I need to stand up for just a second because this seat is horrific. You guys like my shirt? All right, Laura, work out with me, girlfriend. Get it. I met her in real life, guys. There's not a whole lot of you that I met in real life, but she was down in Florida when I went to see the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America, and I got to meet her in person. So that was really cool. And I gave her daughter my hair flower. It was a really cool day ever, wasn't it? We met in downtown Disney Springs. It was pretty awesome, I won't lie. Did you guys see that Evelyn's probably going to have to evacuate? She's in that region that the storms are hitting, and she's probably going to have to evacuate at the beginning of the week. So I'm a little nervous, I'm a little scared. Trying not to be, but that's easier said than done. Anybody else affected by California fires and stuff? Oh, I wish I could, honey. I've been to Oregon twice. Been to Vancouver, where my friend Michelle lives, and I've met Alicia twice. Good morning from Montreal. Hi, Susie Q. How are you today? I love me some Montreal. Unfortunately, yeah, it is hitting on the coast of Louisiana, and so Evelyn is in that general area, like around that area, and is going to have to be evacuated probably if it doesn't change course, or if it doesn't get better, or it doesn't fizzle out, which they don't think it will. So, and unfortunately she cannot come home. I'm 1,500 miles, and she's only allowed to go 8. So that's not even the halfway mark. So she won't be able to come home, which makes me really sad. But yeah, hopefully to God that she's able to get out of there safely, and that everybody else gets out safely as well. And anybody who's having people affected by the fires in California, I have been praying my ass off for you guys, for your families, for the livestock that's been lost. Like, it's terrible. No, she has to come up with her own plan. Like, they don't give you, they don't take you to another base. They're just like, okay, evacuate, you go somewhere, you have 800 miles to go somewhere, and then we'll bring you back when it's over. So we don't know how long that's going to last, or where she's really going to go, because the way it looks like it's coming in from the west, like it'll affect the west through Louisiana and all that through there. So she can't go west, she's going to have to go north and stay away from the water. So I'm going backwards on the bike, Laura. Have you ever done that? You ever tried that? It is different. I'm so sorry, Connie, I really am. My mother-in-law is still there. She's in the Roseville area. So she's getting ashes on her car. The air quality is really bad. Fairfield, Vacaville was burning up the other day, which is where I was living. We have a friend in Monterey who says that they're about 6 miles away from the fire, so they're going to have to evacuate as well. So I don't know what the hell. I understand. It took me a while to really get the hang of this one, because it is kind of like a start-stop, and you can't go as fast as you can going front ways. Gold digger. Sorry, I do have to stand up from time to time, guys. This seat is horrendous, so it actually hurts for me to sit. 2020 is something else. It is absolutely something. What the is going on? Okay, so here it's getting like 98 to 99 degrees. Last year we were barely in the 80s. Barely. So we're actually supposed to be getting smoke coming down this way from California. My mother-in-law called me this morning and we were talking, and so I'm a little worried about that. It's just 2020 is something else. If it's not one thing, it's another. I know it, honey. I'm so sorry. I really, really, truly am. That is the only thing I don't miss about California. This tastes like, damn it, hot, damn it. Well, actually, fairly temperate, damn it. Just in case anybody's gonna ask, I'm on a bike. It is an MYX fitness bike that we make payments on. So it isn't paid off yet. Astrid is amazing. Oh my God. I met her through a mutual friend. As you can imagine, in the small town where I'm at, there's not a whole lot of trans people. So Amy, which is the lady that comes over and paints with me occasionally, already knew her. So she was like, hey, I already know a trans couple. You guys should meet up. And I couldn't do it. Like, I didn't have it in me to meet up with anybody until Evelyn left. And then I was like, well, now I have no choice. But then they put me on that new medication, and I'm a lot better than where I've ever been. I'm still not cured, of course, but I'm a lot better than where I've been. And so I met up with her like once, and we kind of yammered back and forth over Messenger, and I didn't know that I would ever really talk to her again. But then we kind of made lunch date, like, do you want to go out to lunch? And then we found out that we actually really liked each other. And, you know, I go to the gym. I work out 7 days a week pretty much, but I only go to the gym 5 days a week. And she was going to a different gym that she had to pay for. And I was like, the gym on base is actually open. And she's like, well, I go at 5:45 in the morning. And because it's been so hot here, I was walking. Like, I'd leave the house at like 7, and I'd have to wear a hat. Well, hi. Oh, look at my wife. How you doing, baby? there you guys go. For those of you who don't believe I'm married and she exists, there's my wife. Or maybe I typed that all myself. But she was going to the gym at like 5:45, and we just decided she would pick me up on her way anyway. She does exist. Isn't it cute? I love her. Oh my God, I'm your biggest fan. She's something else. Little Miss Adorable. What pre-workout do you use, Laura? Or do you? Yes, I see you. I see you over there. You cute thing. I have her on the iPad. That's why I can't use it for lives anymore. And she's like, on the iPad. Yes, I see you. Yes, you're cute. Go back to studying. I love you. I don't think I've ever used that. I gotta keep pedaling. Honey, you don't even have to explain. I have to use a pre-workout. I am so emotionally, physically drained that without a pre-workout, I'm not getting anything done. I just need that extra little pushover, that extra little oomph to go to the gym. Like, without it, I'm not doing a damn thing. I'm telling you, without it, I ain't doing nothing. You can't make me do nothing. Pre-workout, guys, if you don't know what it is just kind of a liquid that has some vitamins in it and a lot of caffeine usually. And it just gives you a little boost to your workout, gives you a little bit more energy so you can lift, or you can do more cardio than you normally would, because this stuff is tiring. It is. Like, I've only been doing this for like 20 some odd minutes, even though this says 17, but I've been doing it longer than that. And I'm exhausted. So, drinking this does give me that little pushover that I need. I wonder, for the ones of you that do go to the gym, who do work out, does your nose run all the time? Like, no matter what I'm doing at the gym, my nose is constantly running. Which, with COVID, and you go into the gym, it looks really odd. And people stare at you when you try to blot your nose like you got the Rona. I'm like, I don't got the Rona. My nose is just running. I think it'd be rough on your mouth. Possibly finish my cardio if I had it. Do you have the sleeve, or do you have bypass? And how much restriction you got is the question I'm going to ask you. Now, I'm not telling you what to do, because I would never do that. It might be, but it does it at home too. Like, I'm sitting here going. So if you don't have restriction, I'm looking to get iron white. Oh, girl, I'm so excited for you. I get so excited when people tell me that they're looking into weight loss at all. It doesn't really matter if you're doing just weight loss or if you're doing weight loss surgery. So bypass, depending on, I would eat before it, and that way it could just drain down into your intestines instead of sitting in your pouch. But if you eat on it, then it's going to be sitting on top of your food, and you're not going to have much room for it. So I can't eat and then have my pre-workout. And normally I would chug this, but I've been yammering, so I'm taking my time. Almost 2 years out, so I can get much anything and just drilled into us that could cause. It could, but so could damn near anything you drink and eat. Like I said, I can't tell you what to do, and I'm not gonna. But I've been drinking this probably for like 6 years now, maybe 7. I want to say, no, definitely 6 years, because I started it in 2014. Not to say that our bodies aren't different, but it doesn't bother mine, but it might bother yours. But I also drink energy drinks when I need them, and I take caffeine pills, so everybody is different. But I've had a colonoscopy, and I've had an endoscopy, and all my shit's fine. You can also buy them where they're clean, where they don't have caffeine in them. You can buy them without that. You can buy them without fillers. You can buy them without all kinds of stuff. You just have to do the research on it. Or you could just take a caffeine pill. If you just need that little, you know, if you can drink coffee, you could take, you know, they even make bang shots now. They're like this big. So, again, not telling people what to do. I'm just telling you that there are options if you need it. So please don't be like, Nirvana told me to go do this and then I died. So I'd appreciate it. Yeah, it is. Like, you wouldn't want to go like full tilt. Like, you wouldn't want a full scoop. Especially because you've never used it before. Some of them make you itchy, which is fine, makes you tingly. Some of them don't. Depends on how much niacin's in them. Some of them make you flushed, like your chest and face. Again, how much niacin is in it. Some of them have creatine. Like, I'm not, it's hard for me to explain it to you guys without somebody coming at me like, Nirvana's telling us to do drugs. And I'm like, yeah, just a little tiny bit, just to see if that helps. And if it doesn't, well, I mean, no foul. You just send it back to Amazon. If it does help, then you can finish your cardio. But it depends on how your body reacts. I don't know anything about ulcers. I don't have any. But then again, I have no restriction. 0 restriction. Like, experiencing no restriction is what I should probably put up here, because I don't have any. So everything I eat and drink immediately goes in my small intestine. And I have so little of my small intestine left, it pretty much just goes into my large intestine. Man, that tastes like ass. Ugh. But I've tried every flavor, and this is the only one that doesn't make me go, like actual blood. But like I said, I get really excited. Good morning, Bridget. How you doing? Look, guys, like, as far as regain goes, it is 80% what you put in your mouth, and the other 20% is getting some kind of movement. My mom just bought, I'm glad. Yeah, like, I love it. The screen on it's bullshit and doesn't work, and the seat is horrific, so I need to change it to something less rubbery, because it's about to kill me. I just haven't done it yet because I don't know what to buy. Like, I don't know what will fit, so I don't know what to buy. And the MYX comes with this. Let me show you. And it's garbage. It's absolute trash. 100%. Like, just, it's garbage. Like, it flickers when I try to do lives on it. It's slow if you try to do like Netflix or something like that. and my wife had to fix it for me because it doesn't come with any of that. So my wife had to fix it for me to make that kind of stuff work. But it doesn't work very well because it's a really shitty Android tablet. So, and I know it, and I hated the workout videos that they want you to pay. The fix. What do you mean the fix? Oh, Evelyn would have to do that. I have no idea. Like, I don't mess with stuff because I'm completely clueless. Yay, I finished it 25 minutes later. And then I yeet the bottle on the floor. Yeet! Technically, it works different muscles. So you're not really getting a better workout, you're getting a different workout. So when you're sitting and doing the bike, you're using different muscles than when you stand up. And so it's not really that you're getting better, you're just getting different. And it's actually easier to stand up and pedal because you're using more momentum with your legs than it is to sit down and pedal. Just so we're kind of on the same page with that. But the stuff that they had on this was god awful, and I've been doing it for so long. I know my workout here where I'm talking to you guys is nothing than what I do by myself. Just because I can't yammer with you guys and you know, the whole time, because that's going to be annoying. So do not think this is just my lazy ass workout. I actually get a lot of shit done, but when I do lives, it's not a possibility. So, but I'm still getting my miles in, so that's all that matters. And this thing doesn't come with like a mile counter or like anything cool. Like it comes with a damn tablet the size of a small TV, but the damn thing doesn't come with a mile counter or a pulse oximeter or any of that. So I have to use my Fitbit for that stuff. Good morning, how are you? I want an elliptical as well to finish out our gym. We have weights downstairs. Well, actually Evelyn has them where she's at, but we have weights to weight lift, and I have barbells and stuff like that. I still choose to go to the gym right now because I like using the machines, but when Evelyn gets home, I'm more apt to work out at home since I already have the bike. But I would love an elliptical, which my best friend Janet said I could have hers, but she lives in Virginia, and I would have to try to figure a way to transport that. So eventually one day I might be able to go get it, or I might just buy one. But because of COVID, nobody's selling anything, and if they are selling something, they're selling it at such an exorbitant price, like I can't afford it. And another thing about this bike, if you're looking into it, it doesn't tell you how much resistance you're using. Like there's no number, it's just a knob. So there's a lot of things that could be improved on this bike. It's an MYX fitness bike. They're really expensive, but you really don't get any bells and whistles except for the TV. And you can't play anything on that TV unless you fix it. Yes, it is. It is, price gouging is ridiculous because everybody was working or is working out at home for the most part, even though most gyms are open now. But my gym, like you still have to stay 6 feet away from everybody and still have to wear a mask. I don't know what everybody else's gym is like. Sorry for the angle, I just have to stand up for a minute and then I'll sit back down. I still have 30 minutes to work out. So you guys are more than welcome to stay and chat, which I appreciate more than you know. What do you use for an electrolyte replacer, Laura? I find that Powerade Zero and like Gatorade Zero are just really expensive. I understand that 100%. I really do. Those of you looking into weight loss surgery, like, I can't tell you how much it's changed my life. Liquid IV. I heard about that, but that stuff's expensive. And I retain a lot of salt. I don't know about you. I think it's just my metabolism or just the way my body does stuff. But I retain a lot of salt. So the more energy drinks and like the more Gatorades and stuff like that that I consume, the more I keep on to that salt, which is discouraging because then you don't see anything but weight gain. I'll sit back down again. Yes. I'm allowed to take hydrochlorothiazide, which is a water pill, once every 3 days. Sometimes I take it once every 4 days because it depletes your potassium. And I also take a potassium supplement. Let's see. Yeah, I've never tried it. Do you buy it off of Amazon? Because right now I'm using Propel sticks. And I just add them to my water. I've turned the resistance up, and that's why I'm... Not that I would know the number. I also bought a counter, so it counts my RPMs and my miles, because it doesn't come with one. Let's see, GNC. Our GNC is closed, so I can't really do that at the moment. And we don't have a vitamin shoppy, because I live in hell. Fucking place. I can't wait to move. That's funny. That's funny. I mean, it works, but yeah, that's funny. I try to use this for my my heart rate, because I'm always worried that I have heart disease, even though you don't walk away from being that big as I was without some kind of damage. So I'm always worried that I'm gonna have a heart attack. So like I watch my pulse rate constantly. I'm like, okay, all right, we all right? We're doing cool. You can send me a DM on Facebook. I don't have a P.O. box, but I don't mind people sending stuff to my regular box, because like it's not like anybody can get to me on base. So that doesn't scare me. And they pretty much scan everything when it comes on base anyway, so like nobody can like pipe bomb me or anything crazy like that. So I don't mind giving you my actual address. Like I said, it's not like I have to worry about anybody coming all the way fucking up here for nothing, or sending me anything weird, because they would find it. Because our UPS is actually on the base. You could also do that for your Fitbit if you have one. You do. And that's what tells you how much you're burning. And that's what tells you like the energy level that you're using, like if you're optimizing your workout. Like how much you need to push yourself to keep your heart rate at a certain level. So it's fat burn, cardio, like, and then you kind of get into there's a lot. But heart rate really does help me personally, because I know when I've pushed myself too hard and I need to dial back because my heart rate's too high, or I know that I'm not doing enough. Like right now, my heart rate's at 139, so I know that I'm right in that area of where I need to be. And as long as I keep doing what I'm doing and keep pedaling and keep getting up and down, I'm in the fat burning zone, so that's where I want to be. I'm smack dab in the middle, like, of cardiovascular health. I'm like 29. Optimal is a little bit over 30. That's where I'd like to be. But I would have to get back down to like 230 to hit that. So that's what I'm having a problem with. The new medicine that I'm on makes me ravenous. I mean, I'm starving. So what I had this morning was 2 pieces of Dave's 12 grain or 21 grain bread with a little bit of peanut butter, some raisins and cinnamon. Make your own raisin bread. And that's what I had for breakfast. I think it's 21 grains or 12 grains or something like that. But that's the only bread that doesn't mess up my stomach. So I make 2 pieces of that, and over the course of like 20 minutes or so, I eat that. It is so good. I need some water. Where's your water, guys? I can't really tap you, but I'm gonna try. Just pretend I tapped you hard. Make sure you have your water, especially if you're exercising. Because I take medicine, when I first wake up, I try to wake up about an hour or 15 minutes before I'm actually going to work out, so I can have some sort of breakfast, because I'm hypoglycemic. So if I don't have something, like, I could pass out and get sick. Bacon, coffee, protein shake for breakfast. Get it, girl. It is so hard, I don't. To be honest with you, sorry guys, hold on me. I don't. I mostly eat meat and cheese, so I pick up lots of lunch meat. Like I go and get the honey ham or the honey turkey, usually just the honey turkey. And provolone cheese, they have the thin slices that you can get from Sargento, which are like $2.50 for 20 slices. And I use mustard. And for those of you that can have vegetables, you can use, I make wraps with the cheese. So I put the meat and the cheese together, and then I use a little bit of mustard like I dippy. But for those of you that can eat vegetables like I can't, you could put lettuce in there, tomato, you could put oil and vinegar. Like you could spice that up, pickles, to make your own little sandwiches. And so I get 3 little wraps for like, I'd say, like 4 ounces of turkey. Let me see what you guys are writing. Hold on. Oh, hey little girl, hey. Hey little girl, hey, how you doing? She called me pretty. I appreciate you guys writing on my picture yesterday with that skirt dress. I'll probably add it to the YouTube little thingy so other people can see, because a lot of people aren't following me on Instagram or Facebook. But I was really nervous about posting those pictures because I don't like my legs. I have like fold and then like a bunch of like I don't know how to, crinkly skin. So, but it's the fold that upsets me. It's not the crinkly skin. I can deal with this. It's just it folds over like that, and it makes me feel super self-conscious. Hi Sandra, how you doing, girl? See what my heart rate is. Yeah, see, it's dipped down to like 123, which means that I need to pedal faster to get back to where I was. So that's why heart rate is really, really good. But this is from Cata VOVELO wireless, and you clip it to your front tire, your front little spinner, and it'll tell you how fast you're going and how many miles you're going. If you ever want to do that instead of using your Apple Watch for like how many miles and stuff you're doing. It's just a thought. And it was like $30 on Amazon, $40 on Amazon. And like we just clipped it to the front spinning wheel. So, I'm used to cooking for bypass sleeves, a regular person. I'm trying to make one serving. When Evelyn is here, I make big pots of food. Because obviously she can eat normally and I can't. And I usually eat whatever sauce that I make with it. So, that's what I do. But as far as trying to cook for myself, I make chicken breast in the sous vide. Good morning, how are you? I sous vide chicken breast till they're really soft in like a teriyaki sauce. And I end up just eating those. I'm addicted to Triscuits. Triscuits don't tear up my stomach. So for some reason, it's one of the only things that doesn't tear up my stomach that has carbs in it. So I eat a lot of cheese and Triscuits together. So I'm getting some kind of fiber. And I like the garlic and herb one. I have to stand up again. Sorry, you guys. I am on a spin bike, so it's not just a stationary bike, though. That's all you have, that's all you have. So no judgment from me. Getting my workout on, and then go take a shower because I'm gross. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, the sous vide chicken breast, like you can do anything. You can do steak, you can do chicken, you can do pork. With sous vide, that's water bath cooking. And because I don't digest food very well, yeah, you have to buy a sous vide cooker on Amazon or wherever. You could probably get it at a store somewhere, like a kitchen store. But yeah, it's water bath cooking. Look it up on YouTube. There's like lots of different videos and stuff that'll show you how to use it and like what temperature to use. But I make like 6 of them at a time, and then I put them in the fridge, and the longer they sit, the more they marinate, the better they are. So I can eat, if I'm just eating that, I can eat usually a breast a day. A Triscuit is a cracker. It's like a little square cracker that's made of wheat, like shredded wheat. Oh, cool. Then yeah, look that up. If you're able to do that with your air fryer / Instacooker thing, you use that, because that's awesome. if it'll do it. Get on it, girl. Like, I use, you're welcome. I use Ziploc bags instead of like the bags that you're supposed to use, because those are expensive, because you're supposed to vacuum bag them. But I use, I suck out all the air myself and then kind of roll it to put as much air out of it as you can, and then I use weights to force the food down to the bottom, and then I cook it that way because I'm cheap. I'll sit back down here in a second, guys. My heart rate dipped, so I gotta push it back up. And don't you want to see my gold digger shirt? Like, I know. I know you guys do. I think that's going to be good enough. So far I've done 8 miles. And it's been 46 minutes, but the resistance that I'm on is so high. Like, if I would turn the resistance down, I would have done like 12 or 13 miles already in this time. But I turned the resistance up pretty hardcore. Excuse me. I need more water. Don't fall. Don't fall, please. Laura, are you still at it, girl? Laura's on the bike too. Good morning for those of you that have just joined. I'm on the bike today. I'm on my phone, that's why it's not flickering. I'll do this from now on just to make it a little easier. But you guys do make the time go by faster, so I appreciate that in general. I'm gonna try to hit 10 miles, and I'm like 8.2. I know it doesn't, does it? But it really does, especially if you're getting up and down. Where is it? Water. Water. Put it back where it was. I don't know how old you are, but I'm 42 at the end of the year. And I get that a lot. There are some people that I wouldn't mind being when I grow up, but they're younger than me, which makes me sad. Hi, Bridget. Thank you guys for joining me and keeping me company this morning. I appreciate it. I really do. I was gonna listen to music, but when I listen to music and I'm by myself, I don't do more than like 30 or 40 minutes. Sometimes I'll scroll through TikTok and do that while I'm up and down, because it keeps my mind off of, you know, just being blank. And even though I don't really take rest days, I understand why Astrid does. She also works on the weekends mostly. Also is what I should say. So she just doesn't have the time to go to the gym. And walking there really bothers my feet. So I'd rather just use the bike at home. Sorry about the bouncing of my arms, but that's what happens when you got extra skin. By the way, for those of you who have been asking for a skin flick is where you make a video about like all your extra skin. It's not that I don't want to do it, it's that I kind of want to get back down to like 230. Well, you got some time then. Choppy chop. What was I saying? I was saying something. Well, hell. Somebody remind me what I was talking about. Yeah, heart rate's back up to 139. So, and I've burned 248 calories, which is not much, mind you. But the skin fleek, that's what I was talking about. But if you're on my Instagram or Facebook, I actually show my extra skin on the days where I'm at my house, because you can't, obviously I can't go out pulling out my shit at the gym, because they'd be like, the hell? Oh, I'm so happy I can keep you company. You guys are keeping me company. Like I said, I wouldn't be doing nearly this well or nearly this long if I was just sitting here by myself listening to music. I would not. But I could pedal faster, couldn't I? I miss you guys when I'm gone. I do. I hope you guys know that. Like when I don't make videos for a while, I do miss you guys. It helps to be on Facebook and Instagram because I still get support. Yes, Mary, I do. Hold on a second, I accidentally moved you guys. I use peroxide. Okay, first I take a shower, obviously, for obvious reasons, and I use soap. I use Dove because it's gentler on the skin for me, and I'm very sensitive. And then I use peroxide. So a lot of people use antifungal stuff, and you can, but what works for me is peroxide. So a lot of times I have it here, I have it up under here, I have it up under here, I have it up under where they left the dog ears underneath my stomach, and my thigh meats. So the folds of my thigh meats get infected. So I use peroxide to clean it. After it stops bubbling, then I use nystatin powder or nystatin cream, depending on how bad it is. But like I said, a lot of people use antifungal cream, or the stuff you can get over online, the feet fungal stuff. Lotrimin, I think is what it's called. It's for athlete's foot. A lot of people use that because sometimes it's a yeast infection, sometimes it's something else. It just really depends on your body, but that's what works for me. Well, I hope that helps somebody out there. It really did clear them up for me. Usually just one dose of peroxide and just using the cream really helps me in general. And it'll go away by the next day. I don't usually get them to where they're a couple of days old, because I'm on top of it. As soon as I'm out of the shower, I'm like drying it off, taking peroxide, making sure it's all good. You could even do the peroxide to clean it before you get in the shower, and then use the creams and stuff like that. Because when it's clean, it doesn't really bubble as much. So you can use it beforehand. So you guys have more questions like that, I'm always happy to answer. Always happy to answer. Anything I can do to help somebody makes me feel really good. I'm at 9.49, well, I'm 9.5 miles right now, and I still have about 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Well, I guess that'd be 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh, girl. I have to use a pillow. So what I bought is called a Boppy. B-O-P-P-Y. It's what they use for nursing. And I sit on that. It's got a hole in it. And it comes really fluffy at first. But as you sit on it, it kind of weighs it down. But I have a boppy that I bring everywhere. And so if I'm sitting on a chair, my tailbone hurts, I use the boppy, and that saves my thigh meats and my tailbone. I can't take baths anymore because my tailbone hits the ceramic, and I can't stand it. My tailbone, like even sitting on this bike right here, I can definitely feel my tailbone. A lot of you guys are like, you have a nice butt, and I'm like, that's because I'm wearing pants. If I was not wearing leggings, you would see my butt halfway down my thighs. So I'm just like everybody else. Everybody's got extra skin that's lost a lot of weight. But yeah, my tailbone does bother me. And the boppy really does help. Like I even use it sometimes in bed just for the extra support. They also have bootybeanbag.com. Booty, B-O-T-T-Y, beanbag.com. And they sell specific pillows for people who get lower body lifts or butt injections or butt implants. And they sell specialty pillows that you can sit on that help with that. I mean, it would help us with our issues, but it's made specifically for people who have butt surgery. But it also would help us too. It's just, I haven't bought that because I already have the boppy. And the boppy on Amazon is like $40. So if you can go to your local thrift store, you might be able to find one somebody's like giving away, and just take the cover off of it, because you can buy a cover on Amazon or Etsy for cheap. Replace the cover after you've washed it, and boom, bam, boom, you've already got one that's kind of smushed down, and so you don't have to worry about it. Because $40 is a lot of money for a pillar. But I'm assuming that if you had a baby and you were nursing, it would be like 100% worth it. My body different. You don't notice it that bad these days? I wish I did. So I've got about 2 minutes left, guys. You're welcome. I just wanted to tell you guys that I miss you, and that I do love you guys so much. And that if nobody told you today that you are beautiful and that you were loved, I'll do it. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are kind. You are compassionate. You are unique in your own way, and you need to be here. I'm glad that you chose to stay here with me. I'm thrilled that you guys trust me enough with your problems to come and talk to me. It means a lot to me. Booty Beanbag, B-O-T-T-Y Beanbag. So like your booty, and then beanbag. You can find them on Instagram. If you have Instagram, they, on their, on their damn profile bio or whatever, they have the link to that. This fucking bike. I really need to get a better seat, I'm telling you. Yay, 10 miles. But nobody told you how special you are and how proud of you they are. I am proud of you. No matter what you've been able to do, no matter how much you do, no matter how little you do, I don't care. I'm still proud of you. If you go to the gym, that's fantastic. If you work out at home, that's fantastic. If you can't, that is still fantastic. Just existing makes me happy. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much, Renee. I really appreciate that. I really do. And I appreciate you guys coming along this journey with me. it is a roller coaster ride of emotions, especially with Evelyn gone. It is very hard on me, and it's very hard for me to stay motivated. And it is the fact that I'm determined to be better while she's gone is a big deal. So just pray for her, please. Continue to pray for her schooling and pray for the evacuation and stuff from, oh, thank you, Allie. And thank you, Bridget. She is in the path of the, hurricanes coming. And so she's probably going to have to evacuate, and it would mean the world to me if you guys would send out little positive thoughts. If you'd send out some little prayers here and there, it would be everything to me, because I am racked with worry. Not only for her, but everybody who is experiencing this. 2020 is, I don't know what the hell's going on, but it is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, no matter where the hell in the world you just happen to be. I will continue to pray for you guys every day, and I will see you very, very, very soon. Thank you for sitting with me. Bye.